Hey guys, welcome to the Pondering Nerdcast. This is episode 3 of season 2. Brand spanking new, just colors everywhere, awesomeness that we do. Tonight with me here we have Nate Rowe.
You.
And Alyssa Spector.
Hi guys.
And I'm yours truly, Lance John. So let's get the show in gear here. Let's talk about something cool, something that I've been waiting for, and I don't understand why it took this long, but I guess because money is a problem, money, whatever. If you guys have ever seen, I don't know how many people have, Nate and Alyssa, have you seen Super Troopers? The first one, the Brooklyn Lizard Squad. Like these are this comedic troupe of people who,
I'm going to let Alyssa answer first. Because we know the answer to this.
I've seen parts of it. I still have to see the whole movie in its entirety. So, yeah.
Okay. You should definitely get a weekend and just watch it. Or even I would say watch a lot of their stuff. The comedy is pretty raunchy, but I think it's really funny. But what about you?
I'm gonna answer anyway. Yes, of course I've seen it.
I've seen it.
Is the shit, man. I love it. It's been one of my favorite movies. Like you said, Broken Lizard is just so awesome. They do so many good movies. Club Dread, Beer Fest, so many good movies. Slam and Salmon, which I haven't seen all of the Slam and Salmon, but I have seen bits and parts of it. And
it's like I've seen most of their movies, and I think they're always pretty funny. I've seen Super Troopers maybe 10 times. It's just that good. But hey, good news, people, all the fans out there. There's going to be a part 2.
Part dos.
And it should be, if I'm not mistaken, it should be it should be ready to go.
They're searching. They have it up on Indiegogo right now, and I'm not sure about Kickstarter. It might be Kickstarter too, but they also, it's a crowd. The whole thing about it, it's a crowd-funded project. Mm-hmm. As far as I know, their budget, they were trying to hit a $2 million crowdfunding project, and I believe it was $2 million. And in the grand scheme of movies, that's pretty freaking cheap. And they said the more they have a bunch of really funny trailers, which we'll have in the description below. We'll have some trailers to their crowdfunding stuff, but they said the more money they raise, the better celebrity people they can get in to come step in and do cameos and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to it, man. Just the trailers alone for the Kickstarter is hilarious, you know what I mean? Farva's up to his usual shit.
Nonsense,
and, shenanigans, as he likes to say. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm so ready for this, man.
They did a video on Funny or Die, if I'm not mistaken. And it's pretty, really funny video. I think this time they're pretending that they're going to go for actual police training. That's the whole premise behind this, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. The premise of that one is just they say it in the video. They say, to get back in the spirit of Super Troopers, we wanted to put ourselves through police academy type training, and and then the antics ensue, and then in the first trailer that they did, or the first Kickstarter project commercial, I guess you could say, they did this, they pulled over Farva, it was regular, almost like if it was the movie, it had the music on and everything, and then, they get out and they're walking up and talk about what game they want to play, and then it's Farva in the car, and they're like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Damn it, it's Farva. But yeah, Yeah, I'm loving this, man. We haven't seen them in a long time, man. You haven't seen a Broken Lizard movie in a while, and you see the age on them.
I was about to say that. I'm looking at the video, these guys have, they've aged. It's like,
And I mean, which, you know, they're going to do. Obviously, they're human, but I mean, it's just, you know, they might look a little different. Then again, in the commercials and stuff, they might not have been full on makeup. You know what I mean?
right?
So,
Yeah.
you know, when it comes to the actual movie, they might look just how you remember them. But yeah, you could definitely see a little age to them, which that's cool. You know what I mean? I hope they've grown as comics, and I hope that the movie is just, it's not. I hope it's not going to be one of these sequels that it's basically the same movie just repackaged. You know what I mean? I really hope that it's got some cool original content coming to it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so.
Yeah, me too. And I look forward to it. I love the Funny or Die trailer. I think it's actually really fucking funny. And if anybody who has not seen this movie, please just go out, see the first one. I say watch it first sober. I know and then watch it, then just pound a bunch of drinks and just watch it again. It'll be even twice as funnier the next time.
No, you watch Super Troopers sober, and then you watch Beer Fest while drinking. You know, like that's how you do it.
That's how you do it. But yeah, definitely. I guess head on over to the Indiegogo campaign and donate. I'm not sure what what their levels are, but shit. If they can take $5, I give them $5.
Toss $5 their way if you want to see Super Troopers 2.
Yeah. But moving on, let's get a little bit into some technical stuff here. Well, not really technical. I guess I'd say things that humans built that are just, from cosplay to RC, taking drones and just turning them into awesome shit, even to Bionic Ants. And you're wondering, what the fuck? It's like,
it sounds like a cartoon. That sounds like a failed cartoon from the 80s.
Yeah, it's like,
Bionic Ants!
Yeah, it's like,
ants like machines! They do cool things!
It sounds like a superhero title, The Bionic Ant.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The pictures on the site, the pictures on the site itself is pretty amazing, I gotta say. It's a company called Festo, and they built these robotic ants to do all this really cool shit. Where I saw the video. Explain this cool shit to me, because from the video that I saw, it was like, yay, they're moving a little thing across the map. And it was how is that ever going to be useful? How is that gonna I'm
be
not
useful?
The only thing I can really think about was they could maybe say if there's what's the best way to put it? If there's this a disaster or something and they need to find maybe dangerous gas pockets or whatever, if they have a bunch of sensors, you could just send them to crawl through the rubble. And I mean, what they have now is pretty rudimentary. It just looks like they're shimmering, they're shimmying everywhere. And it doesn't really fill you with confidence that, yeah, this is a thing. It's it's gonna save lives.
I just want to know what it's gonna do. What are these mechanical ants gonna do? You know what I mean? What? I mean, it's cool, I guess. You know what I mean? You get these little tiny robotics, and some of the stuff implemented on them was kind of cool. They got the little mouse sensors under the bottom so that they can track where each individual ant is. They have cameras so small that they fit into the ant's eyes, that it's the actual ant's eyes. I mean, the tech is cool, but it's just what is the practical purpose of this? Where, I don't know.
Maybe it's the idea is supposed to be when they have so many of them at once, they could carry a lot of heavy shit. So, because real colonies can do that. They can carry giant pieces of whatever when they work together.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I could see that's a possibility. I could see them doing something like that. Because, real ants are extremely strong for what they are. But I don't know if humans can actually... I mean, engineers are pretty good out there with how they take really tiny robotics and really tiny circuitry and do all this really cool stuff. But I guess my thing is, it would have to be... the mobility, it must be the... building servos or little joints that can actually move fluidly. It's got to be very challenging. Because you would need a machine that can actually get down to that micro level and create that,
Well, I mean, yeah, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like they could be. I mean, I'm sure they could utilize stuff like 3D printers. You know what I mean?
Right.
Something like that. They could definitely be using that to make these smaller parts and stuff like that. I know another part of this topic we were talking about the RC drone
Right.
that looks like a Star Destroyer. I thought that was really tight. When I saw that video, like the video itself is kind of repetitive. Like it just does these landscape shots and it's like, ooh, it's coming from far away.
Yeah.
And now it's close and now it's going. Like it was cool. But just the concept itself, I'd love to see other friends of his, because anybody who owns a drone probably has a friend who owns a drone. I don't know. That just sounds right. So
I don't think I know of anybody with that.
I
don't know anybody who has
cool. It would be cool to see like an actual one's an X-wing, one's a TIE fighter, make a little scene out of it. You know what I mean?
It's funny she said like the guy. He, if I'm not mistaken, it's a YouTube channel. Like he has a TIE fighter. He called it Darkwing. I don't know if he can. Maybe he renamed him. If you look at his playlist, his name is he's on YouTube. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up his name here. Oliver C on YouTube, and he has all these all you gotta just hit his playlist up, and he has all these like really cool Star Wars thing going on, and it's not bad looking if you ask me for the stuff that he's doing, for what he's doing with it. Like it's a pretty cool pet project overall, I would say. Are you guys into that sort of thing at all? Like drones and putting them together?
It sounds interesting.
Yeah. So. Because what he did was he got like I'm guessing it's made out of foam. It would have to, because I don't know how strong. What do you call it? I don't know how strong. Freaking. Whatchamacallit, these drones can be, but it's not bad. Like it's because flying back and forth, and if you see it from afar, it does look like a really small Star Destroyer. But what he did was like he cut out certain parts and then put it in, like he just there's a shot where you can see where the rotors are and everything like that. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, he had to. I mean, just because the aerodynamics of the thing, you have to leave those spaces open, I would imagine. You know what I mean? So yeah, right. He tacked on the thing in the back and the thing in the front, and I'm guessing those things probably level each other out, so it still has lift. Right. There's probably some darn ingenuity and genius that went into it. So props to that guy for doing that.
Yeah,
but I thought it was great. I thought the thing looked great.
Yeah, like in his other videos that he has with like different TIE fighters, and I think he also has a Millennium Falcon, and if I'm not mistaken, I saw in the thumbnail, I think he did Back to the Future. That was really and he had like the lights and all the stuff going off. And also he did I didn't even know there was a thing, but he did the what are those little yellow dudes with the movie Despicable Me? What are they called again?
Oh, the Minions?
Yeah, the Minions. Yeah. Like he put those, he had like a little toy, and then he put like a drone, like he just like gutted out the toy and put a drone in it. He just flies it everywhere.
The Star Destroyer looks really cool.
Yeah, the Star Destroyer is really cool. It's a bunch
guys, definitely check out that video in the description.
Yeah, it'll all be down though. One last thing we'd like to talk about things that people are building is this is a cosplay costume inspired by Interstellar, the movie. And in the movie, there's a robot called TARS, and they're like these how can I describe it? They're like this. It's like a block, like this, just a bunch of blocks put together, and they have the best. I mean, it's a movie, so it's just somebody doing a voiceover. But imagine if you could just talk back to a computer that sounds very, very human and have all these human responses, like being witty and all kind of or they could be really completely sarcastic towards you all the time. And they were used for military purposes in this movie. So this guy created a costume, not the whole thing though, just part of it. It just like the front part of it, and I thought it was pretty cool. From what he did, looks all silver and weird.
Yeah, I saw the video. The video looks pretty tight. I haven't seen Interstellar, and that's because I was gonna say that's my own personal. I don't like Matthew McConaughey. I'm sorry, not a McConaughey.
You don't want to see
fan.
take your shirt off? No,
not a McConaughey fan. So, yeah, like I will say, like the only reason I love his Lincoln commercials is just how much I can make fun of them. He
just sits there. And just like kind of,
I was driving a Lincoln before they paid me to drive one. Like, shut the hell up, you hippie bastard.
It seems like he plays like the same character in every movie. It's like, I'm Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, he's just this laid back, hey, man, whatever you want to do, man, that's okay, because that's what you want to do. You know,
world peace.
Like, it's like, shut up.
Everything from
I haven't seen yet. Yeah,
same character in Interstellar and in Magic Mike. So
how
really?
How is that dumb as a freaking astronaut though? That's what I want to know. Like how does it fall to surfer hippie beach bum as astronaut? Like I just don't get it. It's like, could you imagine like how bad it would smell in that suit with no deodorant? Like seriously,
it's very strange how he pulls that off. Like. I mean, he's a terribly good-looking guy from where I heard from the ladies, and I guess that doesn't matter. I mean, Alyssa doesn't agree. It's like maybe. But yeah, it's. I thought it was pretty. I think the movie itself I really liked because of the soundtrack was pretty good because it was made by I think it was the composer in the movie was. Hans Zimmer. He's actually I love him for all the stuff that he does.
It's just the best name ever. Hans Zimmer. That's how he pronounces it.
Well, Hans is my middle name, so it's like
really.
Of course, I love him
every day.
Yeah, I love him.
He seems to do the music for like all of Christopher Nolan's movies. Like he did the music for Inception.
Mm-hmm.
Did he do the Batman movies?
I think he did. I think he did two out of three, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. And I know that he did Lion King.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah, that was something that he did.
As a Disney fan, I should know this, but
the music composer. I mean, hey, but yeah. I love Interstellar. I thought it was a pretty good movie. I haven't seen like I have not seen a good. Sci-fi movie like that in a long time. Like I thought it was pretty cool. Matthew McConaughey did a pretty good job. Everybody else did a pretty good job, but yeah, I like it. I think it's cool. Which
I'll watch it when it comes on TV. So.
Okay. Yo, the thing is too, you would have to see it in IMAX because my God, everything about it is just so. Beautiful, but that's just me. That's just me gushing.
Like everything needs to be seen in IMAX for that full experience. Like I missed out on Gravity when it was in theaters, and everyone was like, "You gotta go see it in IMAX in 3D," and I was like, "No time, guys."
Yeah,
I'm not sure it's on TV. Damn it.
It's not bad. Yeah. All right, moving on. We're gonna be talking about some game releases now, and there are a lot of games coming out next week. There's some really good games coming out next week, I would say.
I would say really good ones. Not a lot, but really.
Not a lot. Yeah. And I don't. Well, from what I could, this is from High Def Digest. That's the name of the website, if I'm not mistaken. And they're. It looks like they also put out, peripherals that's coming out as well. I kind of want that Turtle Beach Impact keyboard. That kind of looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. But we're talking about the games that's coming out, so pay attention, Lance.
More specifically, what's coming out the 14th? Because though we are recording this a week early, this should be coming out right before these games drop. So we wanted to mention these.
So like from what I see here, Grand Theft Auto 5 PC, which I'm
finally going to be on PC. Finally.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I think I'm gonna get it. I don't know. What do you guys think?
It is like, as somebody who's played through it and beat it, it is the best story in my opinion. Just simply because how they do the story.
Oh yeah, I agree 100%. I think it's one of the best. Just how that all comes together. I wish they kind of replicate that online with the heist. The heist missions are now available for console users. So, but I do want to get it on PC because I know I can like really have more fun with it with the mods. That's really why I really want it. But I don't think I'm gonna pay full price for it. I think I'm gonna wait for it to drop to like maybe $40 or $30 and get it then. But I mean, so far.
Well, it's one of those things that if you have a great system, I mean, you'll be able to. I don't, but if you do have a good setup, I mean, you can max out the graphics, and I'm sure it would just be beautiful. I mean, it is a great looking game overall. Anyway,
I'm scared. I mean, my computer's.
It's going to be crazy for anybody who can do it.
Yeah, sure. I'm a bit scared about that, but yeah. Also, Mortal Kombat X is coming out for
X.
PS4 and
Lost Joker.
Yeah. It comes out for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So I guess a multi-platform release. I didn't even know Mortal Kombat was on PC. That's interesting.
I mean the fighting genre isn't big on, but it doesn't surprise me that it's coming to PC. It's just, I mean, I really think that's almost just let's make a little extra money if we can. You know what I mean? It's, I don't know. Probably not a big fan base on PC, I would imagine. You know what I mean? But if I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. But
I've never really. I don't know. I mean, I play a lot of PC games. I don't see a lot of people playing fighting games on PC besides like really indie stuff. And there's something else coming out called Titan Souls. I don't know what that's about. Did anybody know what that's about?
No idea. But we moved off of Mortal Kombat super fast. Like, Mortal Kombat looks crazy. Like this brutal. One, oh my god, does it look brutal? You know what I mean? Like, and I mean, there's already been a little bit of controversy about like how graphic is too graphic for some of these fatalities, but dude, no, like my answer to that is Mortal Kombat has been pushing the boundaries ever since they came out. I mean, I remember like that blowing my mind as a child that it's like, some of these fatalities, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, I was raised in a real religious household. Now, okay, so I was sheltered as a child, but I just like I couldn't believe these things as a kid. Like, you knock somebody up and they fall on a pit of spikes and blood goes everywhere, or you reach in and grab somebody's heart. Like, that just blew my mind. And so I mean, I think they're kind of just sticking with that tradition, and that now some of them though are just holy crap. You know what I'm saying?
Like Cassandra Cain, who's supposed to be like the daughter of Johnny Cage, and oh man, what's her name? I'm blanking out. Oh my god.
Sonya
Blade. Sonya Blade. Oh my god, I can't believe I blanked out her name for a second.
It's okay, I got you back.
Yeah, she's the daughter of Sonya Blade and Johnny Cage, and she can like punch the characters in the crotch.
Oh man.
Yeah. I saw that, and it was like, and I'm sorry, man, she like straight vagina punched another chick on the trailer, and it like broke her pelvis and shit. And I was like, "Oh, that is gangster."
Did you see Conan O'Brien's Clueless Gamer segment with the football players? It was like, they showed that he's like, "You can't do that."
Yeah,
yes, they can.
There was a couple times where they were literally all speechless. They were all just like,
"Wow." Yeah, it is like I just played back the I'm guessing their official trailer. Or the official Mortal Kombat X trailer, and
Scorpion versus Sub-Zero.
Yeah, that was.
That's what they released. In fact, I believe that was the original release trailer for, I want to say, at E3 last year. That got released, and people just went apeshit because it was crazy looking. But yeah, man, they've come a long way with that series through some rough times. Like, not every Mortal Kombat game was great. Like, let's be fucking honest.
Yeah,
not every Mortal Kombat, especially their little spin-off titles. Most of those were just awful. But
kind of like, maybe
this one, I think they wanted to go back to their roots on this one, especially with when you see the fighting genre just growing in popularity so much. I mean, when you have Evo and you have all these gaming competitions every year. I mean, people take that shit super serious, man. And I think Mortal Kombat really wanted to. I don't know. I could be totally wrong, but I really think that Mortal Kombat kind of wanted to get back into that. We're here too. We're a fighting franchise that people need to be competing in and stuff like that. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah. A lot of people are talking about it in a bunch of different geek groups that I'm in. So I think it's going to be awesome for whoever picks it up. I don't know if I pick it up. I don't think I'm going to challenge anybody online. I'm probably going to get my ass whooped. It's not. I haven't played. I'm not a big fighting game fan. So.
With fighting online. I'm sorry, my bad. With fighting online, everything. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was like, I was just saying, like, I love fighting games, but I am a total scrub. So
I'm a button masher. Like, seriously, like I had a friend try to teach me Street Fighter and just can't. Because it's too, like, I don't know.
It's a lot. There's a lot. Like, I've been to a few tournaments where these guys are really hardcore. They are not... it's all about parrying and all this other stuff. And it's like, I can't compete. Can't do it. Nope. Not going to even try.
The funniest guys at those tournaments are the announcers. Right?
Yes.
The guys calling, holy crap, he just came with the super hurricane kick. It was a hurricane kick. Oh, like, it's like, Jesus, holy crap, man.
If you don't know what they're talking about, you're like,
yeah, dude.
Sure.
They make you feel bad for not knowing. Like, wow, holy, I guess that was crazy. I didn't know that was so skillfully placed. My bad.
It was like, okay, buddy, that's sure.
Not knocking those guys. Some of them do a great job. Some of them have made a career out of it. So, more power to them for sure. I mean, they're doing something that they love. So, not knocking you guys. It's just hilarious. Like, I gotta say, it's just hilarious. but
yeah, that's what's coming out in a week. And I wanted to actually play.
Nope, that's not what's coming out in a week. That's what's coming out tomorrow. You forget.
That's tomorrow. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you forget. If this comes out on
Monday,
from
the future,
or even if it comes out on Tuesday, then it's going to be coming out. It dropped today.
That comes out tomorrow.
So yes, either tomorrow or today.
See, I'm knocking my headphones off. I actually took a look at the Titan Souls game. It looks pretty interesting.
What is it? I mean, the cover, it was just like a dude standing there with a sword and a shield, right? So it's like...
It looks like a 2D, like... I'm not even sure how you describe this. It's a 2D game. I'm going to play back the video real quick. What's the best way to describe this thing? It's 2D, and it's like 16-bit graphics. It's from this company. You remember Bro? I'm sure you guys are familiar with Broforce. Broforce.
Yeah.
Broforce. Yeah.
Right. I guess this is another one of their games, and it looks like I guess it's a roguelike game, or I'm not entirely sure because the video at first he's going across fighting people on landscape, and then something else is happening, and now there's a guy with a gun and he's shooting. Wait, these are different games. What the hell is going on?
Way to go, Lance.
Oh, this is
this looks crazy. There's just like all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. This is like a trailer. It's like a trailer of all their games. Okay. I don't know. This is some. Oh, it's an E3
if
trailer.
you guys know,
what the hell Soul Titan is?
Comments, what the hell?
Or Titan Souls. Hold on. Maybe I can do a quick. Let me see it.
Titan Souls sounds like a cheap ripoff of Dark Souls or something.
I was gonna say it sounds like a cross between Titanfall and Dark Souls. Like we're running out of like key names for.
I just started playing Dark Souls 2 for the first time. Like I played Bloodborne, beat Bloodborne, which we were talking about last week, and then Dark Dark Souls 2 just dropped on PS4, and I'd never played that. Me and my buddy share play, so he got it, and I started playing it today, and I'm already addicted to it. Like, I already love it. I never thought I would. Like, I'm such a wuss at video games. I love it, man. It's like brutally awesome. Like, if you lose, it's because you suck and you need to get better. That's really all it boils down to. You know what I mean?
It makes me laugh when I have people play games and they're like, "Oh, this game sucks" because they keep losing. I'm like, "No, you're just
bad at it.
You're just terrible.
It's not a bad game. You're just bad."
Some games are bad, but
yeah, there are. Yeah,
people are just bad at games. You know? Yeah, there are bad games. Yeah, for sure. And speaking of bad games, like, if y'all haven't seen it, go check out the April Fool's article that was up on Gaming Rebellion. It's still on the front ticker. It was freaking awesome. It was hilarious. So
I'm attempting to play back Titan Souls here, but it's like fucking up with my computer for some strange reasons. So hey, I'll put a link to I found the trailer. I put a link to it later so you guys can watch it yourself. But from what I can tell, it looks like it's almost like a Zelda top down,
gotcha.
8-bit, 16-bit anime, type of game. And
gotcha.
It looks interesting. It's a little interesting game that came from Broforce. So
is this a PS4 only? Is this part of their Spring Fever type deal? Do you know? Because I know they've had a lot of indie games launching recently, and
possibly.
Okay.
Like, it's a PS4 exclusive, it looks like. So yeah, it could be part of their indie developer thing.
Okay.
But yeah, those are the games that are coming out tomorrow on April 14th.
Or today, if it's Monday or Tuesday. We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't even. We're from the future. We don't know what day it is.
We don't know. We're just traveling in time, just doing our thing.
Great Scott!
Time Lords.
Yeah, but this is where we're going to bring the show to an end, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to us on iTunes. And soon, very soon, we're going to be on Stitcher and other places where you can find podcasts. We finally figured it out. We have the power. No, but you can listen to the audio versions on iTunes. You can see the video version via Gaming Rebellion. Just click on the podcast link right there, right on the front page, and you can see all our videos there. And you can head on over to our YouTube channel. You can see other videos that we're doing there. We have a series called Mickey Becomes a Gamer. And the next one we're going to be doing is this Sunday coming up, which is right before Game of Thrones. So that's going to work out well.
This is going to be out before that. Remember?
This is going to be out before.
This is going to be out, yeah. You missed it. You missed it, people. We're worried.
Damn it.
But definitely check out. That's a regular Sunday series. So she will be there next Sunday for your entertainment.
Yeah. So. She's going to be playing a game called Life is Strange. It actually looks pretty cool. It's an episodic game like The Wolf Among Us, that sort of thing. So if you enjoy that, then you're going to enjoy this. But yeah.
And when you come by Gaming Rebellion, please join the community and,
definitely
be a part of it. So.
Yeah. Contribute there, and you never know. Maybe one day, if you do some really cool stuff, you can be on the show one day as can interview you guys. I'm talking to us right here.
You can have your name right here.
Right here. A little thirds right here. See? It's purdy. It's purdy. It's like, all right, guys. Until next time, we'll see you then. Bye.
Bye, guys.